Hello, everyone. Welcome to another reaction. We're going to be a Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, and we're going to be reacting to some Shark Tank videos.
Nice. Welcome again. I'm Vinny. Today here from Austin, South by Southwest. Where are you, Pedro?
I'm actually in London for the week, working on some customer visits. I'm Pedro, and today we have a very special video, Vinny. We are going to talk about one of the most popular products that have ever gone through Shark Tank. We're going to be talking about Scrub Daddy. All right.
Oh, nice. I think I've
Yeah.
seen a ads about Scrub Daddy on my Google or YouTube. I don't know. I've seen this product somewhere.
Nice. So let's go to it.
Nice.
First into the Shark Tank is Aaron Kraus, who believes his product will make everyday cleaning easier.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Aaron Kraus from Philadelphia, and I'm known as the daddy of the Scrub Daddy, the cutest but most high-tech scrubbing tool in the world. Today, I'm seeking a $100,000 investment in exchange for 10% equity in the Scrub Daddy business. It's the
Nice. So yeah, the guy really like asking $1 million as a valuation. So pretty standard, a little bit lower, right, than other episodes
Yeah,
that
but
we've seen.
but that one is very old. I think Scrub Daddy is from one of the very first seasons, so that's like 10 years ago. So at that time, $1 million was some money. But now today, what's $1 million?
Yeah,
Inflation has
exactly.
gone crazy in the US.
You
Yeah.
exactly. You see the inflation aspect on business, on all aspects of business. Yeah.
greatest kitchen scrubbing tool you ever used because Scrub Daddy completely changes its texture by just adjusting your water temperature. Let me show you how that works. Here I've got some hot water. Here I've got some cold water. When I immerse the Scrub Daddies in the hot and cold water, a complete transformation occurs. Now, to show you that, I've got 10-pound weights. Here, under the 10 pounds, it's soft and compressible, and that's like a sponge. That's for your general scrubbing applications. But here, check that out. It's hard and firm. That's going to be for heavy-duty scrubbing applications. We turned on
Yeah. So easy way to demonstrate the product. They really prove his initial concept. Very good.
I
brown and
think this
gravy,
guy,
tomato
this
sauce,
guy, it's one of the classic, Shark Tank pitches because it's so good for TV. He has been able to demonstrate that very clearly. So that's what an infomercial would do. He is able to show the value of the product in less than 15 seconds. Because when you're doing an infomercial, you know that those ad spots run for 30 seconds max. So if your product takes, it's okay. Sometimes it takes like minutes to explain, or sometimes 30 minutes, or you need to do a full demo. That's okay, but that's not adequate for an infomercial. Infomercials need to be 30 seconds or less. That's how they're valuable. And this guy really knows how to do that. He's able to demonstrate the value of this product less than 15 seconds. One sponge, here's the weight, here's another one, done very quickly. He can show the value. So if you have this power, if your product allows you to demonstrate very clearly the value in 15 seconds, you're ready for some serious scale if you solve a real problem. Yeah.
cheese and mustard onto a glass stovetop and a stainless steel pan. I'm gonna take the Scrub Daddy. You're gonna see it's just gonna attack right into that burned on mess, scrubbing it right off. And remember, I'm just using water here. There's no chemicals at all, and it's gonna cut right through that. It won't scratch any of your surfaces, but it will clean them beautifully. Now, Scrub Daddy's not really smiling anymore, so I'm gonna put him here in the warm water. In just a couple seconds,
Yeah, I'm gonna call it right now. I think I found
That's the
the
problem of using YouTube for your videos.
We got some ads, like
Yeah, that was the first time. So look.
voila, he's back to bright, fresh, and clean every time. Sharks, that's not just another smiling face. You put it on your hand. You can get to the bottom and clean the sides in one move. And that smiling mouth, that cleans spoons, knives, forks, spatulas, even large serving spoons on both sides.
Cleaning those spoons is pretty bad. Like I hate cleaning spoons. So that was the main reason I was thinking about buying Scrub Daddy. Is to clean those spoons. It's really a good feature.
one thing that's really good, Vinny. It's if you can go just a few seconds back, you see that he's actually looking to the TV and he's doing something really, really nice. So the first thing is he's showing you the product on the direction of the viewers. So you see that he points the camera towards them, so the viewers from home and also in the audience can clearly see the product working. So instead of just putting the mug downwards or upwards, he's clearly pointing them to your direction and showing the product working. So that's a huge benefit. And he keeps doing that, in the upcoming one, in the upcoming segment. He really shows, to everyone in front of him how to, clean what he's cleaning there. Um,
The last one was a spoon,
yeah, the spoon.
and
So
before was
he
the
really shows.
glass.
Exactly. And that's how demonstration should be about, your point of view, how the customer is seeing your product. And he really knows that. He really knows this perspective from the customer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you are like focused on yourself, like right, like you are trying the product, but the customer must feel how that looks like, not you that are presenting.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was incredible. Do you have samples?
I do.
Where are you selling this now?
Thank you.
Well, currently we have it in 5 supermarkets in the Philadelphia area. We also sell it on our website. I've been on QVC 3 times over about 3 months.
And how'd it go?
Fantastic. They've invited me back over and over. And every time I go on, they reorder 30% more than the last time.
So Scrub Daddy is humming.
And what were your total sales? QVC wholesale?
Just north of $100,000. Only in 4 months.
Do you have a pen?
So QVC, it's a popular website in the US. It's a popular channel actually. So you watch infomercials. So you sell a lot of product through the easy fuel products ready for infomercial. So if you're for international audience, that may be different in your country, the channel, but it's those TV channels that they go on for hours explaining the product, and you have to call to do that. So you can see a lot of product is easy to demonstrate if it is easy to demonstrate. All right.
Patent on this?
I actually have a patent. I have 2 more pending. We have the trademark. We have domain names.
Okay, Aaron. What do you need the $100,000 for?
What I want to do is set up an independent manufacturing facility with automated equipment.
Why do you need to go into your own facility?
The biggest problem is I'm on their time schedule.
Are you saying you could be making more revenue if you were 24/7 making Scrub Daddies?
The way QVC is going, and we're just about to launch in a whole bunch of stores, we're going to need that capacity. And I have 18 years experience running a manufacturing plant that runs 24 hours a day. I know exactly what I need to do to make this thing really efficient.
Yeah, this track record, it's pretty impressive for investors. Like I always say, regardless the level of your company, of course it will impact a little bit less or more, but investors are investing on your team and in the founder behind this idea, behind this operation. So if you are running a product that you needed to manufacture this product as he's doing, like you needed to know how the things work, right? Like it's not gonna be a young guy, like a 15-year-old guy, like that never step in a power, like in a manufacturing plant. Like you must understand like how to design this product. Or maybe if you are 15 years old running like a 3D print, and you know how to build product doing like a 3D printer, then like you will show your track record, and investors will bet on that, will definitely invest on you.
One thing I was gonna say, if you don't have, like, you cannot create 18 years of experience, right? That's something that you have, either you have or you don't. But one thing that you can have when you are young, it's confidence, right? So you can definitely work on your confidence no matter which which age you have. Like you can be confident early on, and that's something that it took me a lot of time to be persistent about that. Like you really got to be a lot of confidence, when you're doing something, no matter if you're right or wrong. Sometimes you're
Yeah.
you don't really think something like, okay, you're thinking about that. Oh, am I really doing this right? But you got to be able to be confident even in those scenarios. Actually, those are the scenarios that really define if a person is confident. Because if everything is perfect, of course everyone is going to be confident, right? But are the challenging moments that really make a difference? And that's something that you can definitely work on as you're on your career or developing your entrepreneur or even like your career journeys. Yeah.
Yeah, while you were speaking, I just remember the Serena and Venus Williams movie, and the girls like showing her confidence. We can definitely show some scenes of movies here as well, like not only Shark Tank, but it will be good to show that.
And I'm looking to get a strategic partner who can open this up into the retail stores. I'm only in 5 supermarkets. That's it.
What's your cost?
The cost to make one's about $1.
What are you selling them for?
About $2.80.
Wholesale?
Wholesale. This needs to be in every supermarket, drugstore, Walgreens,
It's so
CVS.
expensive.
That's,
Mrs. Slavinsky goes to the store
one thing that's nice here is you see how Grenier, the investor, she very quickly understands that this is a product, a winner, she's like very focused. She's like her eyes are, like, oh, this thing is big because of her experience. But you see that she's not overly excited. She can show that on her face, but she's not like going crazy. Oh, like I'm gonna invest right now. She's just taking
Yeah.
her time, to just when she jumps, she's gonna jump to kill. You can see clearly that in her eyes. So if that's what you're gonna do, if you're ready to do something, that's another lesson there. Do something when you're gonna crush it. Not do something if you're not gonna win. Just don't do something. Oh, I think I'm going to do a poor work. No, just go into the game when you're ready to crush it.
Yeah, and get the information you need to make sure you are doing the right decision.
Picks this off the shelf and says, hey, it's a piece of foam with a smiley face on it. It costs 2 cents to make in China. That's what she's thinking. Because a Brillo pad, which is a traditional product, is what? 20%?
You're comparing it to the lowest end of the lowest end. You take it up to the highest end. Talk about the ones like Gobi pads or other pads out there that are brand names.
Daddy, I think you've done a great job today, but I don't know if it's going to work in retail. I don't buy into that vision. Just in the packaging, I just don't know if I see the difference.
It doesn't sell on a shelf, correct. But if you put it in display shippers, which we built, these beautiful cardboard display shippers, and it communicates the message to everyone.
It's end caps. You're going to have to pay for those things.
It's hard to get them, even if you pay for them.
Great job today, but I don't see the retail vision. I'm out.
I understand.
So that's interesting, right? Like we know that this is the best selling product in the history of Shark Tank, and we know that because it has been 10 years that happened. So we're now thinking, how an investor that's qualified as Robert doesn't know that, that how come he doesn't see the vision at that time that this was a product that was going to win the market and make billion, I don't know how much they made. I think they made $100 million or something. But you see, people are, things are not clear. So that message here is that things are not clear at the time you're creating them. Sometimes you have a big vision, but it's not clear to everyone. So that's why it's so hard to detect the successful companies of the future.
Yeah, and some people will skip. Like some people will decline your offer, and that's it. Like you don't need to prove to everyone that you are right. You just need to prove to very, very few people, and those are the people that you need to get your business to a next level.
I like the product. I think you're doing great things. You're doing it the exact right way. But when I hear QVC, no disrespect to Lord, when a company's sales are completely dependent on QVC, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
I've got 3,000 stores lined up right now.
No disrespect.
We're going to be in 3,000 stores.
No disrespect, but I don't trust people doing that. Oh my God.
Understand, but even, okay, put aside QVC, you're still a one-product company, right?
Not for long. We've got Scrub Mommy, we've got Scrub Baby for doing baby bottles. I've got a holder that sits it on your sink and it's got drains in the legs. You don't understand who you're dealing with. I am
You're right. I'm not doubting the scrub market. I'm not doubting you are the scrub daddy, but I'm not a scrub pimp. So I'm out.
Not scrub pimp.
That hurts, Mark. I wanted to work with you so bad.
Mark, QVC does over $8 billion in sales a year, and I've done over $500 million myself.
Yes, you have, and you rotate products in and out of there, and once those products are out, they're out.
How about this deal?
But that's a good point. Mark has a very good point. Like sometimes these infomercials, you just sell the product and then like if you don't have another boost, you'd probably start selling the product. And that's not really what we want. You want to use them to grow and explain your concept and why people should buy them. And then when that brand grows, you really want everyone to buy this, no matter if you have an infomercial going on at that specific point in time. So if the information is really vital to any sales that you have on the product, that's a really big problem, and that Mark is something that Mark just mentioned.
Yeah, he said he is ready for like a launch new product, but was not enough.
$100,000 for 50%.
Wow. This is hard.
This is hard.
Let's start the bidding there.
All right, you're out.
That's good, man.
Thank you. And no way. Very good, very good. He's very confident. Deliver that. The right way to do it. Yeah. So he is on top of his game.
Yeah.
I'm somebody who can paint any picture, and I think that Lori is a vicious, backstabbing shark.
That's all true.
But sometimes I love her as well because she is the QVC queen. So I'm offering $50,000 for 15% if you can raise the rest from Lori and if she wants to do business with me.
Well, here's the thing.
Probably she's gonna throw Damon under the bus. That's what I can feel that right now.
So I'm offering $50,000 for 15% if you can raise the rest from Lori and if she wants to do business with me.
Well, here's the thing. You've heard me say before, I can tell instantly if it's a hero or a zero. And I think what you've got here is a hero. No offense, Demon. I don't need you.
You don't.
My offer is $100,000 for 30%. I will get you into infomercial right away, and I'm pretty confident that we could get this into all retail stores across the country within literally weeks.
I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I'll give you $100,000. We'll never agree on what percentage I should get. We're going to change the model completely. You're going to keep the whole company. But I want to be your financier. I want you to give me 50 cents on every unit sold until I get the 100K back. Then it drops to 10 cents in perpetuity.
You just want to increase your cost of goods sold by 50%.
Let's just show this. So 50% is the dollar unit. I think it's like $1.50 or something that he sells for. So he's gonna take a third of the profits. Like that's a big dent on the cash flow. You know, like you cannot have any cost that's beyond 10%. That's already too much. So if he's taking like 30 to 40%, that's gonna kill the company at some point. Because the inventory cost will be too high to produce, and then like it just doesn't work. That's a big liability for them.
Yeah, and he's talking about royalty probably forever. So it's not just like a paying commission for a salesperson for a year or so. Like you're gonna be paying royalties forever for someone that at some point will stop to bring value, right? Like it's different from like getting steak, and your pie will increase, right? Like your pie of the company will increase, and everyone has a specific stake. It's different. Like this is the price unit. Your price unit probably never change. Sometimes will even go down on products like this.
Right? Why give up 30% of your company?
Just to sweeten the pot a little bit, I'm going to give you $150,000 for 25%.
Whoa.
Nice.
What are you going to do?
I'm changing my offer, actually. $100,000, but for 25%. The experience, the connections, everything that I have, it will be successful. I am partnered with the best of them.
Why give up any part of Scrub Daddy? Think of the relationship you have with this sponge. You're selling this thing out, and it's going to cry. It won't be happy anymore.
QVC, infomercial, and into every single retailer worldwide. That's the power of what we can do just by one infomercial spot. I can get you there.
He knows that already.
We've heard that already. We've heard that already.
I want the answer to one question, all right? Do you think 25% of the equity in your company is worth more or less than 10 cents a unit in perpetuity?
And he's all talk. Where's he going to take you?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Because you can
Connections
take
are everything.
you keep 25% of this business, which may sell 10 million of these, and you keep it all for yourself.
But you're going to be keeping nothing because he doesn't know how to get this out
you
there
haven't had
fast
any
and market
success.
it correctly.
You're an idiot. You don't know what to do.
I know what to do.
Exactly.
We just did a $500 million deal with Walmart. $500 million.
But that doesn't mean anything. What product
retail.
is it?
Okay, I'd like to
Wait
review
a second.
the
Let
offers
the
that keep changing.
sponge.
There you see like clear what happened when like investors, they invest because of FOMO, like it's fear of missing out, and now all of the three like guys are like I cannot lose this opportunity. Like this is my opportunity to invest on something that is gonna win. Like they all of them know like this is gonna win, and that's how you can raise money. It's like you prove your concept to people, and because they think they will missing something, they will invest in you.
Speak,
So,
and it's saying.
one thing to highlight here is a negotiation tactic that I saw here, which is interesting. So you see that he let the sharks talk to each other, right? So the sharks were talking to each other, and he didn't interrupt them. So he was seen until the moment that he should interrupt them, because there is a point in time of the negotiation that if you don't interrupt, the sharks start to take decisions on your behalf. They can probably like put themselves out of the game, or sometimes they just collide together, collude together, and that's not something you want to happen. You really want to have different offers so you can negotiate the best price. So he did this really well. He's listening to all the things, and then at specific point he just cut them and he said, "Let me put a summary of all the offers." Because at this point in time he's taking control back. He heard everything. They were fighting for him, but now he's saying like, "I'm back in control. I'm going to do a summary and then I'm going to decide." So that's a very good negotiation technique. He needs to have experience to do that, but he did this really well.
Lori.
Go with Kevin.
Aaron, they're like children up here. It's awful. Let's recap.
Yeah,
where
let's
we
recap,
are.
please.
150,000 for 25%.
Okay.
From Damon. Kevin is
$100,000 for no percent and a tiny tithe of 10 cents. You keep all the equity.
Lori is offering you 100,000 for 25%.
I offered 150 last time.
Whoa, hang
I
on.
didn't hear that.
100, Lori.
Oh, well, I changed my mind. 150,000 for 25%. I'll make you a millionaire within a year.
So mine just went to 175.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Is up to 175?
Yeah.
Mine just went to 2.
Whoa!
The good news is, I just made you an extra 100,000. I'm out. I wanted to stick it to her.
Ouch. Wow.
I'll drop the 50 cents down to 25 cents until the 100K is recovered, and then go to 10 cents.
You go to 5 cents?
7.5 is a deal.
Okay, Aaron, you've got 2 offers on the table. What are you going to do?
You have to make up your mind right now.
You don't see the benefit of having me as a partner.
I never said that.
You need to tell me right now whether you're going with me or not, or I'm out.
So he's going to negotiate.
I'm here for you.
probably right now. He's probably going to negotiate because that's an opportunity right now. Like he's on the verge. He can get the extra 5% off, and close the deal with her, I think.
Yeah, or he could even try to bring both sharks if you wanna, because one doesn't want steaks, the other one want to Hoyot. But yeah, if he needs a lot of money, let's say he calculated that he needs way more than 100,000. He thinks like he needs 300,000 right now to build all the operations he needs, so he can get all the money he needs and negotiate with both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I think your deal is awesome. The equity amount is too much. Would you consider coming down to 20?
You know what? I will. I'll go to 20.
We got a deal.
Got a deal.
All right.
Good.
Way to go, Aaron.
Woo! Congratulations.
Thanks, Laura. I'm so
Very
excited.
good negotiation.
You're dead.
Yeah, if he believes she was the best investors to have in the company, bring her, negotiate the stakes that you feel comfortable, you feel confident to run this business, because you will be the one running the business. It's not the investors, okay? Investors are there to put the money. There are smart money, yes, there is. Probably Lori, she will help for a while, but not forever. She's not gonna be running the business forever. It's gonna be the script daddy guy, and he will be the one listen to getting the problems and supporting everything on his back.
Exactly. So if one thing I have to highlight from this whole negotiation was very good control from his point of view. He did that really well. It shows a lot of experience, so that was really, really good too. If you pay attention to the small details, they were really good on this negotiation.
Yeah,
Right.
especially the moment, the guy was pretty exciting, and being on TV to negotiate is definitely not easy.
Exactly. So thank you, everyone. This is another episode of the our Shark Tank reaction. So thank you. Every Tuesday at every Thursday, 6 p.m. we are connected. All right. So tune in for the next episode and share comments if you liked or if you didn't like. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Take care.